Welcome back, everybody. We're going to do a checkerboard transition. These are the instructions. And this is what it's going to look like when we're done. Click once, again, and again, and again, and click. End of slideshow. Click to exit. Okay, so let's get going, shall we? Step number 1, new blank slide. And we do that by going to File. In the new themes, we're going to grab blank presentation, and from there we're going to change the layout to blank. Next thing we're going to do is go and search for a picture, and I believe the first one we're going to be doing is the camels. Okay, and so it's going to be Insert tab, Images group, Pictures, Stock Images. And I believe the first one is going to be camel. C-A-M-E-L. Got a bunch of choices. And as I say each time, ironically, the first couple aren't even camels. We're going to select the fourth one, click, and insert. Give it a moment to download. Then we're going to crop it, and then we're going to move it, and then it's going to fill the slide. The picture is going to fill the slide. Select the picture. Then we're going to go to Picture Format, Size Group, Crop, and then from the crop we're going to select the aspect ratio, and in the landscape we're going to select the second from the bottom, 16:9, and it looks okay. So we're going to click either to the left or the right hand side of our slide, and then click and drag the picture into the top left hand corner. And you'll see the diagonals, the red lines. And then we're going to not do that. Here we go. And with the mouse, going to go down to the little handle down here. Click and drag to fully cover the slide itself. Done. The next thing we want to do is to create the grid. We do that by inserting a table. Insert tab, Table Group. Click on the drop down. And we're going to select 7 blocks across, which is 7 columns, and 5 blocks down, which is 5 rows. What I do is I look at the number 7 by 4, 7 by 5. I click on that, it closes. Then I'm going to move the table up to the top left-hand corner again, looking for that crosshair up there. Then I'm going to select the handle in the bottom left right-hand corner, drag it down and across to thoroughly cover the slide. We need to remove the shade, and we may need to remove the grid. We do that by selecting Table Design, Table Styles, Shading, and from right below Standard Colors, No Fill. The next thing we want to do is to get rid of the grid line, so we do the same process. Table Design, Table Styles, and Borders, and No Borders. Now we're ready to block in random parts or random cells. So highlight 4 over here. I'm going to select white shading. So Table Design, Table Styles, Shading, and we're going to select the white. And I'll click Other Shading Areas to shade. And you can do as many or as few as you like. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're good. Then we're going to insert a text box in the 4 cell grouping. We're going to go to Insert, Text Group, Text Box, and click and drag and fill the text box into the 4 cell grouping. And we're going to insert the text. I've already copied it into Word, so select, copy by Control C. Then do I again do it? Yes, I do. select this again. We can drag. So I had to reselect the text box simply because as soon as I left it alone, it disappeared. There was nothing in it. It was my own fault. I'm going to click anywhere in the center there and paste. Now, I know that's a bit of fiddling around going on. I'm going to widen the... Nope, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to click on the text box. Drag it so I can get it as close to the edge as I possibly can. And I think I even have a bit of wiggle room there. And I can also move it down a smidge. There we go. Perfect. Then I'm going to insert another text box. Click on the little text box here. Click and drag to fill up the top area of the space. And I'm going to type in with capitals M, camel. I'm going to select the text camel. I'm going to make the font size 36. I'm going to apply the bold style. And then the font type, you can do anything you like. I'm going to select Aptos Display, and it looks okay. I'm going to do 2 more slides like that, and you can do as many slides as you want on as many different subjects as you like. So what we're going to do now is click anywhere in the thumbnail area, right mouse click, and new slide. Again, it's a blank slide format, and we're going to do the same process yet again. So insert picture, pictures found in the images group, go down and select stock images, and I believe we're going to do butterflies. I'm going to copy this text now just to have it there. Copy. Okay, and TTERF. Try it again. Click in the box. And oh boy, do we have choices. I don't know. It's a tough one. Yeah, it's actually really, really tough. So many options, so many choices. Let's go for this guy here. Insert. And again, the same process. Pretty. A little creepy, but pretty. And we're going to crop and move and fill. So select the picture format, size, and crop. We're going to select aspect ratio, and the second from the bottom is landscape is 16:9, and that looks okay, I guess. Yeah, move it up a bit. Click either to the left or the right outside the slide. Click, and then move the picture up into the top left-hand corner of our slide. Yet again, looking for those cross hairs, the red crosshairs there, and using the fill handle in the bottom right to drag down to the bottom right hand corner and fill. Beautiful. The next thing we need to do is to insert the 4 cells. I'm going to drag. You know what? We need to do this first. Insert table, tables, 7 columns across, and 5 columns down. Then we're going to move it into the top left-hand corner, click and drag down to the bottom right-hand corner to fill and cover the entire slide. Now we need to get rid of the fill, and then we need to remove the grid. So I'm going to go to Table Design, Table Styles and Shading. We're going to select No Fill right below Standard Colors. Keeping the grid active, we're going to stay in Table Design, Table Style. We're going to select Borders and No Border. Pretty darn beautiful. And then we're going to select random 4 cells together, and we're going to apply a white shading. Shading, white. I'm going to grab this guy here, shading, and always click on the bucket. It will never go wrong. Click on the bucket. Click on the bucket. And the bucket. You can put them anywhere you want. Now we're going to insert a text box in the 4-cell grouping. And so we're going to select Insert, Tab. I'm going to go all the way over to the text group, select Text Box, and click and drag to create an area for the text. I'm making mine just a little bigger than the actual area I need, and I'm going to paste. Okay. I'm going to move that guy down just a smidge, center it a bit, and then insert another text box for the title. Insert, text, click and drag to cover the area, make it as large as you want, and in there we're going to type in butterfly. Maybe we should type in butterflies. We're going to bold it, so Control A to select everything, Control B to bold. The font size is going to be 36. Here we go. And the font type is going to be Aptos Display. Looking okay. So now we've got 2. We can add as many slides as we want. So we're going to add a 3rd slide. Right mouse click, new slide. Again, the format or the layout is blank. So we're going to do exactly the same process we did before. Insert tab, images group, pictures, and from there we're going to select stock image. And in the search area, the search box, we're going to type in whale or whales. And boy, do we have choices. I don't know which one. That looks like a shark to me. Choices. Let's select this one here and insert. Give it a moment. And of course, we're going to crop, move, and size. So I'm going to select the picture, select picture format, go over to size and the crop command. We're going to click on the arrow below crop and select aspect ratio. From the list that appears, we're going to select the 16:9, which is the second from the bottom in the landscape category. And I guess that looks okay. You can move it up or down as you see fit. Yeah. I think that looks much better. Click outside the slide and click to move the picture up to the top left hand corner, looking for the red crosshairs appearing up here. 1 and 2. Then we're going to go down to the bottom right hand corner, the diagonal, left mouse button down, click and drag the handle to fill the slide itself. Imperfections are fine. The next thing we need to do is to insert the grids. And we do that by selecting Insert, Table, select the table, and we're going to select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. I have to move the actual table into the top left hand corner. Click and drag to have it fill or cover the slide like we did with the picture. That's pretty easy. And we have to format the table. We do that by selecting shading. So table design, table styles, shading, and we want no fill. And no fill can be found below the standard colors. The next thing we want to do is to remove the color from the grid line. And the same routine, table design tab, table styles group, borders, and we're going to select no fill. Then, like we've done before, we're going to grab 4 cells. Let's grab these 4 here. And we're going to apply the white shading or fill. So table styles, found in the table design tab, shading, and white. Then again, we're going to grab random cells, click on the cell you want to apply the shading to, go up to table styles located in the table design tab, and click on the little paint pot for shading. Click this guy here, shading, up here, shading, and maybe down here, shading 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And each one of them have a couple of diagonals together, and all of them have one block of 4. So exactly the same thing as we've done before. We want to insert the text box. So just for convenience, I'm going to select the text blue whales. I'm going to copy it. I think I got this from Encyclopedia Britannica. I should be citing my sources, but Home tab. Sorry, let's do it this way. Insert tab, text group, text box. Click and drag. Type or insert the text. There's not a lot of stuff there, but it's okay. Then we're going to insert the title. I guess I should be a bit more picky. There we go. And we do that by insert tab. Then we're going to go back over to text group and text box. We're going to create a text box where we're going to type in the title Whales. W-H-A-L-E-S. We're going to select all the text by pressing Control plus the letter A. We want to bold it. Control plus the letter B. And the font size is going to be 36. Home tab, font group. Click on the drop down. Go to 36. And then the font type is going to be the Aptos. And it's going to be Aptos display. Looking good. Now we can do more slides if we want to, but for now, for expediency's sake, we're going to do the second set. We're going to leave it at 3. So click elsewhere and save. We're going to call it Checkerboard Transition-June and save. Once we've got that done, we are going to select of the 3 slides, we're going to select the last 2, which is slide 2 and 3, and that's where we're going to apply the transition. So highlight 2, select the shift key, highlight 3, so 2 and 3 have been highlighted or selected. We're then going to go to transitions on the tabs, and from there, one more button, and in the exciting group, first column, second row, checkerboard. Let's give it a go. So let's go here. You're not going to be able to see everything, but close enough. Okay. We'll play the slide. We start off here. Click once. It changes to butterflies. Click again. It changes to whales. And press escape. And we're done. Voila. The end.